Righteous Force here with another video. I had to redo this video because I accidentally said my crush's real name. But I'm going to call her Melody for this video. So did you ever have a crush in high school? Well, I did. So this is back in the early 2000s. I don't even know what we were going to call that decade. Is it the hundreds? Last decade was the teens, so this is the 20s again. So I'm just going to say the early 2000s. I think that's what everybody called that decade. So back in the early 2000s, I was in high school. I was a junior in high school. So this is the time when Linkin Park, that song, was popular. Avril Lavigne. It was in that era. You had your Gothwitch. The kids, I think they're all cool. The Thugs. You had those when I was in high school. There's no hippies. That was way before my time. So I've been like around 16 or 17 when I met Melanie. Oh, that's not her real name. That's the name I'm calling her. So Melanie is pretty. She had this pretty blonde hair. She had brown eyes. I mean, she was kind of short, but she was pretty. Of course, I find out that her blonde hair was actually fake. Her real hair color is like black. So she pretty much dyed it blonde. So I just hang out with her in high school. I was interested in being her boyfriend. I want her to be my girlfriend pretty much. So you're probably wondering, did we date? Did we go on dates in high school? Did we make love? Did we? I know some of y'all are wondering, did the Righteous Force actually have sex? I'm not gonna lie, I would have loved to have sex with this girl, but I didn't do it. I never had sex with her. At that time, I didn't do it. She was pretty much, I think she was dating somebody else. Yeah, she told me she was dating somebody else. I don't remember who it was. So the next year, I ended up going to private school, so I didn't even see her for the senior year. I was pretty much gone. My parents sent me to this private school. I lost contact with her. For the next 4 years, I pretty much had no contact with her. But I found her again on MySpace. So we reconnected. You're probably wondering, did we hit off then? Did we date? Sadly, we didn't, because she was dating somebody else and she ended up marrying that person. But we still stay in touch. I message her every once in a while. She married somebody else in the military. I mean, they were like stationed in Mississippi for a while. So I'll just ask her a question. If her husband was still in the military. I was wondering if they were still living in Mississippi on the base. She told me she divorced, so it kind of got me by surprise. I'm like, sorry to hear that. So you're probably wondering now, did I go for it? Am I going to go for it now? Will this Melody be my new girlfriend? Will she be my wife? Here's the problem now. She actually has 2 kids now, so the answer is no. If she didn't have any kids, I mean, I would have pursued her if she didn't have any kids, but I don't want to be put in that situation. So she seemed like she was pretty nice. She seemed like a nice girl. Honestly, like I said, I pretty much only really hung out with her in high school, never outside school like I really wanted to. Pretty much how it is with me. Sometimes I'm either only hang out with people at work or at school. Then I'll be wanting to be outside of school and work, but I can never do it for some reason. So I don't know what happened, why the marriage broke up. Maybe it was his fault. I'm hoping it was his fault. So did she like me? I mean, when I first met her, she seemed like she may have been interested in me. But like I said, there was another guy, so I had kind of had back away. Actually, what I'm saying, I ain't back away. I was still pursuing her when I was 17. I was still pursuing. That's how it is with me. If I want something, I go after it hard. Obviously, I wouldn't do that now. But back then, I went after it hard. Because I was interested in her. I once seen put my arm around. I did it once or twice, put my arm around her shoulder. I just want to see what it felt like, because I never got to do it. I want to see how I wanted that connection, that closeness. But of course, she took my arm off her shoulder, pretty much. And that was pretty much it. But I still pursued her. I even gave her like one of my CDs that my friend in Hawaii gave me. It was some good music. I thought May would give me like some points with her. I gave it to her for her birthday, did I? Yeah, I did. Thought it was gonna give me some points. Sadly, it didn't. I wonder if she ever thinks about what it would have been like if she did date me. I mean, even now when we were like messaging, she thought I would pretty much be a good boyfriend. She even thinks that. So it's possible she does wonder what it would have been like if she dated me. So the message, guys, in this video, I guess, make sure you choose you make your choices wisely, I should say. Because one day it might be too late for you to turn to God. Obviously, I'm not God, but I'm just pretty much maybe comparing a bit. I mean, if she would have picked me instead of that guy, I mean, I would have treated her good. I would have been a good boyfriend, a good husband, a good father. I would have loved to have a kid with her. Honestly, would have loved to have a kid with her. I said it. I would have been there. But now, it's too late now. Because obviously, like I said, she's been through a marriage, 2 kids. So just like when you die, it's too late for you to pretty much, if you die without Jesus, it's pretty much for you to suddenly turn to God, because the time's gone. You waste your life away. Let's say you just don't move out of your parents' house. You just stay with your parents. You live off them until you're like 40, 50 years old. They pass away, and now you finally have your own place now, but you'll never have that experience of what it would have been like having being on your own when you're in your 20s to 30s. You'll never have that experience because you waited too long. So it's the same with me and Melody. We will never know what it would have been like if we dated. Would our marriage been perfect? Nah, because we're not perfect, we're just humans. But I like to believe that it would have worked out if we would have ended up together. Obviously, God had other plans, I guess. So I just thought I should share this. Something in my heart is telling me I should just share this to y'all. I know some of y'all are in the same situation. Y'all probably had this crush. Had that crush in high school. Now, what that girl or that boy you had a crush on, something he wanted to be with you, would you take them back? I mean, for me, the short answer would be no, but that's because she had like 2 kids already. I mean, there was like no kids, and she pretty much would have no attachment to this guy, obviously. So it would be like a fresh start if she had no kids with the guy. I mean, I still want to have my own kid. I want to pass the gene on to the next generation. But this is where I'm going to end the video. So you like this video, give me a thumb up, subscribe channel. If there's ever a topic you want me to go over, just let me know and I'll go over it. But this is the end of the video. If there's somebody you've been crushing, if you're a guy, you just had a crush on a girl and you never seen anything to her, get off your butt and ask her out. But before you do it, just pray before you do it. I'm out.